Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Natural Health Sunday. Let's get ourselves going for the day. This is how we do it. We get ourselves moving, we get ourselves breathing, we get ourselves thinking and talking about the things that get us into our best energy for the day. We want to think and speak about the type of day and the type of week that we want to have. We want to have high energy. We want to be happy and healthy. We're taking some physical and mental action to get ourselves there. I got a couple of light dumbbells in my hand today. Just starting with a couple of 4-pound, 5-pound dumbbells, 6, 8-pound dumbbells, nothing really heavy. Small dumbbells, a couple of water bottles, a couple of soup cans in your hand. All I'm doing is just marching out. I'm just working on my opposite arm and leg. Just a little bit of opposite arm and leg training. This is how the body walks. This is how the body runs. This is how the body moves. Opposite arm and leg. That's natural. Just getting into a natural movement pattern. This is how our body moves. Left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. Right side of the brain controls the left side of the body. Just doing a little physical and mental practice and training. Just moving our bodies with a dumbbell march. Just waking up. Just exciting my body, just invigorating my body. All right. From my dumbbell march, I'm going to get down into my bear crawl, which again is an opposite arm and leg movement, a shifting of weight from one side to the other side. This is how we learned how to walk. This is how we learned how to climb. It was from the crawl, the bear crawl, that we learned how to move around, walk around, run around. It evolved from that crawling. Just practicing crawling, just practicing working on your core, just working on your upper body strength, just working on your coordination, that opposite arm and leg body coordination, that moving and breathing and crawling. Just waking ourselves up with some movement. Just waking ourselves up with some crawling around, keeping our knees down, keeping our butts down. Coming back up from there, I'm back up into my dumbbells. And this time, I'm working on a press. Alternate arm press. Pressing over my head. Light dumbbells, water bottles, soup cans, opposite arm and leg. How are you doing?
Great. You?
Good to see you.
I'm late.
That's okay, you're here. The important thing is you're here.
Yes.
Opposite arm and leg, moving our bodies, getting our bodies moving, getting our bodies marching, getting our knees high, working through our hips, pulling through our core, pressing through our arms and legs, marching, working, stimulating, exciting, invigorating my body, picking up my energy, going for more. I want more. I want to be better. I want to grow. I want to be healthy. I want to be well. I want to be naturally healthy and well. Thinking and speaking about it, taking action toward it. This is how it happens. Next one, I'm dropping myself down again. I'm working on my crawling again. This time I'm working on my sideways crawling. Crawling sideways. Holding myself flat to the floor. Upper body strength, shoulder strength, core strength. Sideways action, sideways movement, working on your plank, working on your core, working on your shoulders, working on your arms. If you need a little break, that's okay. Touch your knees, take a little break. If you can, try again, just working on your crawl, just working on your core, just working on keeping yourself flat to the floor, just practicing lateral bear crawl. Good job. Getting ourselves up from there. I'm back up with my light dumbbells in my hand. I'm back on my feet. I got one foot flat on the floor. I got one foot on my toe. I'm balancing and strengthening my body here. Lower body and upper body. Down lunge. Come on up. Shoulders side raise. Down lunge. Come on up. Side raise. Shoulders, legs. Upper body, lower body, full body strength. Down and up. Working on my arms and my legs. Working on me. Working on stretching and strengthening me. Working on my strength. Working on my length. Working on my best. Other leg forward. Doing it again. Working on my shoulders. Working on my legs. Working on my health, working on my wellness, working on my joy, working on my happiness, working on my balance and my strength. Practicing balance, practicing strength, practicing positive thoughts and words. Taking a break from there. It's a physical and mental practice. It's focusing. It's focusing right here, right now. It's breathing. It's becoming aware of our breath right here, right now. I'm back to my crawl. I'm going to crawl to the front, and then I'm going to step up and stretch. Step up and stretch. I'm going to crawl to the back, and then I'm going to step up and stretch. Step up and stretch. So I'm crawling and stretching my body. Right? I crawl up to the front of my space. I stretch out one leg, I stretch out the other leg, and then I'm crawling to the back of my space. And again, I'm stretching out my inner thighs, my legs, my hips. Stretching and strengthening out my body. Lengthening out my body. Working on my core. Working on my tummy. Working on my shoulders. Working on my inner thighs. Working on my mobility. Working on my length. Working on my strength. Practicing. Moving and breathing. Practicing excellence. Practicing wellness. Practicing health. Practicing positive, healthy thoughts and words. There you go. Coming up from there, I'm back to my light dumbbells in hand. I'm dropping myself down and I'm coming up and taking those dumbbells up over my head. I'm dropping down into my squat and I'm coming up, front raise. Down low, sumo squat, coming up, front raise. Over and up, bend and extend. Exhale and inhale, practicing deep knee bends, activating the thighs, activating the hips, toning the legs, toning the arms, light dumbbells, moving and breathing, physically working on myself, mentally working on myself. I am working on me. I am making myself happy, healthy, and well. I am getting better. Every time I practice, I'm getting stronger and leaner and better. Every day, I am getting better. Those are just thoughts and words, right? We can speak nicely to ourselves. We can practice speaking nicely to ourselves. Just dropping myself down here in a one leg position, one leg in the air. I'm going to try a sideways hopping on one leg. A side to side hop on one leg if you can. Hopping from one side to the other side on one leg if you can. Practicing core strength. Practicing in the arms, in the shoulders, practicing bouncing on the calves. Getting the heart pumping, jumping from one side to the other. Other leg, single leg hopping. One side to the other. Practicing single leg balance, stability, core strength. Exciting, invigorating the body, getting the body going. Thoughts and words and actions, getting the body going for the day. Good job. Invigorating myself for the day, getting myself going for the day. Beginning the day in the very best way. Taking charge of my health and wellness, naturally. Taking responsibility for my health and wellness. Getting the dumbbells up to my shoulders. I'm working on my jumping jacks. If you don't like that jumping, that's okay. We can always modify anything and go lower impact if you like. Get rid of the jumping if you like. If you can, the jumping, getting up on the balls of the feet, bouncing like that, is going to be moving a lot more blood. It's going to be a lot more work on the body. It's going to be a lot more effort for your body. If you need to slow it down, just slow it down. If you can keep it going, let's keep her going. Just practicing, picking up the energy for the day. Picking up the energy. Invigorating the body, practicing. Picking up the body energy, picking up the physiology, changing the hormones in the body. Taking charge of my energy, taking charge of my health. Next one here, I'm dropping back down one more time into the bear crawl. I'm going to go bear crawl back. I'm going to go for 2 push-ups here. Let's try bear crawl to the front, bear crawl to the back, and then 2 push-ups. Bear crawl to the front, backwards bear crawl back, and then 2 push-ups when you get back. Bear crawl to the front, keep your butt down, keep your knees down, opposite arm and leg, working on your core, working on your upper body, working on your full body strength. Bear crawl to the front, bear crawl to the back, 2 push-ups at the back. Practicing. Bear crawl to the front, backwards bear crawl to the back, keeping your knees down, keeping your butt down, practicing your core strength, practicing your upper body strength, working on you, working on getting stronger and leaner, just working on my best. I am working on my best. Here I am, taking charge of my health, working on my best health, thinking and speaking about my best health. Here I am, taking responsibility for my best health. Next one here, I got a couple of little bit larger dumbbells in my hand, and I'm going to work on my alternating arm, alternating leg, side lunge. I'm going to lean over to one side, lean over to the other side. Let's try 30 of these. Lean over, straighten out one leg. Lean over, straighten out the other leg. Lean over, stretch out. Lean over, stretch out. Inner thighs, hips. Lean over, stretch out. Working on inner thighs, working on hips, working on lower back, working on strength, working on stability, working on length, mobility, flexibility. Working on those legs. Let's go for another 10 or 12 more. Let's try 30 repetitions. Working on those hips. Let's get fit. Let's get slim and tight and toned in those hips. Let's stretch out those hips. Let's strengthen those hips. Let's move, let's breathe. Let's get our bodies going for the day. Next one here, I'm working into my stiff-legged deadlifts. Let's go for straight legs if you can. Over and up. Over and up. Stiff-legged deadlifts. Stretch, strengthen. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Just practicing strength and length in your body. Just lengthening out your hamstrings. Just standing tall. Strengthening up the backs of the legs and the back muscles. Working on 30. Working on 30 stiff-legged deadlifts. Stiff-legged deadlifts. Then I'm working myself down back to the floor. I'm taking a couple dumbbells with me. I'm going to first be down on my back. I'm going to be working on my leg raises down here. I'm going to work on 30 leg raises here. Working on your straight-legged leg raises. Hands under your bum, pulling your legs up. If you want to go to one leg at a time, if you can't do two legs at the same time, just try one leg at a time. One leg up, then the other leg up. Be careful with yourself. Don't kill yourself. If you can do those two legs at a time, awesome. If you can do them one leg at a time, awesome. Do your best, okay? Be careful with yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is about loving yourself. Once you got your 20 or 30 of those leg raises, I'm grabbing my 2 dumbbells and I'm going to work on my flies with my legs in the air if you can. Can you do 20 or 25 flies with straight arms, with straight legs in the air? If you can't do it with the legs in the air, just put one leg down and one leg in the air. If you got to bend your knees, bend your knees. If you got to put your feet down, put your feet down. No problem. If you need to modify or make a change or take a break, take a break. That's okay. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Be gentle and kind to yourself. All right, working on 20, 25 flies with your legs in the air if you can. Once you've done your leg raises and your flies with the legs in the air, let's see if we can put them together. We can go for a one-legged leg raises with our flies. See that? We could try another 20 or 30 of those, one leg at a time. Or if you feel like you want to go 2 legs at a time, you could try another 20 or 30 of those fly leg raises, both happening at the same time. One leg at a time or 2 legs at a time. Working on your flies, working on your leg raises, working on your core, working on your upper body, working on your full body strength. Working on you. I am working on myself. Coming to the focus, to the attention, to the movement, to the breath, to the presence, coming to the presence, coming to the moment, coming to here and now, to the moving and the breathing, getting conscious of myself moving, getting conscious of myself breathing. This is how I come out of the busy mind and come into the consciousness. In the consciousness, this is where change can happen. In the consciousness, we can reprogram the mind. Coming up from there, I got a couple dumbbells in my hand again. Once I've done my fly leg raises, I'm going to work back into my side lunges. I'm going to lean over to one side. I'm going to work on one side alone. Just leaning over to one side. Let's see. 15 side lunges, just to one side. Lean over, stretch out, step together. Lean over, stretch out, step together. Working on those hips and thighs. 15 times on one side. 15 times on the other side. Working on those hips and thighs. Toning up my hips and thighs. I am slimming, tightening, toning my hips and thighs. I am letting go of what no longer serves me. I am picking up my energy. I am getting healthy, happy, and well. I am practicing joy and love and happiness. I am growing joy and love and happiness in my life. Once you've got your 15 side lunges to each side, let's go to alternating sides deadlifts. Single leg deadlifts, alternating sides. Let's go 15 per side. Single leg deadlift. Balance. Strength. Balance. Strength. Just working on balance and strength. 30. Alternating sides. Working on stability. Working on strength in those hamstrings. Moving. Breathing. Balancing. 30 alternate leg deadlifts. 15 per side. Once you've got that one completed, I'm into a couple of light dumbbells and I'm working on my rear deltoid flies. So I'm bent over and I'm working on pulling wide. I'm working on 30 rear deltoid flies. Working on the back of my shoulders. Pulling wide. Pulling wide, pulling wide. Working behind my shoulders, working into the upper neck and back, releasing tension or tightness. You're holding across the back of the body there. Couple of dumbbells in my hand here, leaning forward, working into my back muscles, alternating arm rows. Let's see, 50 or 60, alternating arm rows. Get that body going. Working on the arms, working on the back muscles, working on the core, working on the legs, working on stability, working on myself. I am working on me. Thinking and speaking and talking about that. I am working on me. 50 or 60. Alternate arm rows there. 50 or 60 of those. Same thing on the other side. Balance and strength and stability. Leaning forward into my legs. Leaning forward through my torso, through my core, through my arms, through my back muscles. Toning up my body. Tightening up my body. I am working on toning and tightening up my body. I am getting excited about my body this spring, this summer. I am going to be looking fantastic. Getting excited about my new body, my new healthy, sexy body that I'm going to have. Thinking and speaking and talking about that new sexy body I'm going to have. Getting excited about where I'm going and what's happening to me. Just getting excited, just getting optimistic about the day, how my day's going to be. I'm going to have an awesome day. Thinking and speaking about that. Next one here, bit of balance and strength. Over and up. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Moving and breathing. Stretching, strengthening, balancing. Exhale, inhale. Moving, breathing. Just being conscious of movement and breath. Inhale, exhale. Just getting conscious of myself. Just becoming aware of my own energy. Just tuning into me. Tuning out the outside noise. tuning in to the focus and attention within myself. Tuning into what's inside of me, what I want to grow inside of me. I want to grow love and joy and happiness inside of me. So I spend my time thinking and speaking about that. Whatever you focus on grows. Right? If you want to grow love and joy and happiness, then spend more time thinking and speaking about that. Just practicing balance. Just balancing myself. Just being aware of myself. Working through my core. Working on my hips. Working on my presence. Where is my mind right now? Just practicing tuning into myself. Practicing tuning out the external noise and tuning into myself. Same thing on the other side. Balancing, tuning into self, centering myself for the day. I am healthy and well. I believe in myself. I am good. I am valuable. These are just positive thoughts and words. Just practicing. Just practicing. Balance practice. Just stretching through the thigh. Just stretching through the quad. Just breathing. Just letting go. Letting go of any tightness, letting go of any blockage, letting go of any resistance in your body. Just breathing. With each inhale, you can lift up your energy. With each exhale, you can allow your energy to move freely through your body. You can practice that. Getting into a wide leg stance, just hanging myself over. Just practicing length in my hamstrings and lower back and neck. Just letting go of any tightness or tension in the neck and shoulders and back. Reaching over to one side, stretching out your hips, stretching out your hamstrings, breathing, centering yourself, letting go. Letting go of any thoughts or words or emotions that no longer serve you. Over to the other side. Breathing deeply. Breathing fully. Growing love and joy inside of yourself. Growing health. Letting go of the things that are unhealthy. Letting go of the habits, the thoughts, the words, the unhealthy behavior. Releasing it all. Coming back to center. Letting the head hang down. And reaching back behind the body to clasp the hands. Taking the arms over the head. Opening through the shoulders, opening through the neck, upper back and shoulders. And then working both my hands back to the floor, I'm going to twist opening up my chest and shoulders, twisting back, looking back, stretching across my chest, opening up my shoulders, opening up my arms, my inner thighs, waking up my body. And then working those feet a little closer together. Getting those feet coming closer together. Sinking down into my low squat. Getting down low into my squat. Feet flat on the floor. Stretching out my knees. Stretching out my hips. Stretching out my thighs. My lower back. Working on my breath. Working on my deep breaths, deepening my breath, working on my best inhale and my best exhale here. Just working on those inner thighs. Coming up from there. Forward folding. Grabbing behind the ankles, behind the calves. If you can pull yourself down. Breathing there. Working our way up from there. Coming up really tall, working on our best extension. Reaching up as high as we can for the day. Opening up the body as best we can there. Best extension for the day. Best inhale, best exhale, full breath. Try opening those hands as wide as you can. Expand yourself as big as you can for the day. Big inhale and exhale there. Just practicing your biggest physical space. Here I am down low in my lunge, engaging, activating those legs, and opening up the arms as well too. Opening up the upper body, sitting down into the lower body and breathing fully and deeply there. And switching over to the other side, other leg in the front, other leg in the back, on the toe, sinking down low, engaging those legs and opening up the upper body. Just getting into the position, just getting into it, relaxing and breathing in the position. Getting into a next position, practicing the position, lengthening out the body and breathing. Getting into a calf stretch. Pushing the heel down. Straightening out the arms. Letting go of tension in the body. Letting go of tightness. Letting go of resistance. Breathing fully and deeply. Where do you feel blockage? Where is your body blocking you? Is it the calf? Is it the hamstring? Is it the shoulders? Is it the neck? Is it the back? Breathe into your blockage. Breathe into your resistance. Allow it to pass through your body and life. Same thing on the other side. Stretching out your calves. Working on one side, working on the other side. Stretching out your body. Strengthening up your body, opening up your body through the neck and shoulders and back. Letting go of the things that you don't need anymore. Talking them out, speaking them out. Physically pushing them out of your body with your movement and your breath, in your positions. Trying both feet, pressing both your feet down, straightening out your legs, straightening out your arms, breathing into your neck and shoulders and back of your body. And then just grabbing my mat. I'm coming down to my mat. I'm putting my knee between my elbows. I'm folding over there and relaxing into my hips. Relaxing through my glutes and hips. Breathing into my hips. Just practicing letting go. Just practicing working into your tight spot, working into your blockage, working into your resistance. Pushing into the challenge, pushing into the difficulty, and finding some peace there. Just finding comfort inside the discomfort. Just breathing into it and letting it go.
Are we on the other side or still on the first?
I switch sides. Switch sides if you haven't switched sides yet. Working into the other side, working on the hips, working on the lower back, working on the breath, working on the focus, working on attention, working on breathing, working on presence, working on practice, practicing loving thoughts and words, practicing movement, practicing kind thoughts and words, physical and mental practice. Once you've done both of those sides, I'm flipping myself over. I'm going to work into my core, working on some jackknife, just opening and pulling, some core flexion, tightening the tummy, flattening the tummy, just opening and contracting through the tummy. Working on your core strength, working on a flat tummy. You're working on 30 of those, 20 to 30 to 50 jackknives, whatever you like. And then flip yourself over and work into some extension in the spine. Stretching out the abdomen. Stretching out the lower back, letting it lengthen out. Hanging out your body, opening up, chest and shoulders, neck, back. Just breathing there. Going deep into the spinal extension there. Letting go of whatever blockage or tightness you may feel in the abdomen or the lower back. Then pushing back the other way. Just practicing flexion, coming over, relaxing through the neck, relaxing into the knees, relaxing in the lower back. Just breathing fully there. Flipping myself over again onto my back. Just working through my hips a little bit more. Opposite arm and leg. Just twisting across my body. Breathing into those hips. Letting go of any tightness or resistance you may have in your body. In your shoulders, in your chest. In your hips. Just working on nice, deep, full breaths in all of your positions. You want to be able to take full breaths, deep full breaths in all of your positions. You want to be able to find peace and harmony in all of your positions, all of your physical circumstances and situations. You want to be able to find peace and joy and harmony in your life, physically and mentally, in your body, in your life. That's a practice. To look for the joy, to look for the happiness, to look for the value, the gratitude in the current situation, in the present now. Just being in the moment, just finding joy and happiness in the here and now, just being present with your movement, with your breath, with your thoughts, with your words. Just lying on my back, just taking the soles of my feet together, just opening up my knees, opening up my inner thighs, opening up my hips. Just breathing, just being present, just being conscious of my energy, of my thoughts, of my words. Just taking responsibility for what I am creating. If I'm not liking what's happening in my life, then I'm going to have to change my energy. I have to change what I'm thinking, saying, and doing. If what I'm thinking, saying, and doing isn't giving me joy and happiness, if it isn't giving me success, if it isn't giving me value and worth, then I need to stop engaging with the things that are making me unhappy, unhealthy, unloved. I need to stop engaging with the things that are not supporting my goals. I need to redirect my thoughts and words and actions. I need to think and speak more about what it is that I want to change or what I want to accomplish in my life. I need to change my focus from thinking and speaking about the problems to making a shift to thinking and speaking about what it is that I want. I need to get clear about what I want to grow. I want to grow joy. I want to grow happiness. I want to grow love. I want to grow worthiness and value. I want to believe in myself. I want to believe that I have the power within myself. I want to believe in my own strength and power. I want to think and speak about those things. I want to focus my attention upon my own self. I want to grow love and joy within me. With each inhale, I lift up my loving energy. I grow health and joy inside of me with each inhale. With each exhale, I allow love and joy to move up inside of me, to grow inside of me, inside of my energy channels, to move up and out through my life with my voice, with my thoughts, with my words, with my actions. With each exhale, I allow my loving energy to move out from me. With each inhale, I imagine my loving energy rising up inside of me. I am growing joy and love and health inside of my body and life. It's my thoughts, it's my words, it's my intentions, it's the images that I hold in my mind that create my reality. I am growing health and wellness and joy, or I am growing sickness, illness, and disease. That depends what I am holding in my mind as I breathe most often. What ideas am I holding in my mind? What am I entertaining in my mind? This is what I am creating in my reality. Spend more time engaged with loving thought, with healthy thought, with happy, healthy thoughts and words and foods. We can change our lives. By changing our focus, by changing our attention, by changing our thoughts, by changing our words, by coming aware of our breathing, by stretching and strengthening our bodies, by changing our foods, by changing our thoughts, our words, by watching our breath, we can heal our bodies and lives naturally. This is natural health. This is natural healing. This is using intention, imagination, and breath to change our lives, fix our lives, heal our lives naturally. This is Natural Health. Every Sunday morning at 11, every Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m., we talk about the details of the lifestyle. Every Sunday morning at 11, we practice physically online here in private group through our private link. Tune in every Sunday morning at 11 and Saturday afternoons at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for Natural Health practice, thoughts, words, movements, and actions. We take responsibility for our health and we move and take actions towards our very best. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day and week. I love you. I love you. I love you.